Saint Demetrius was born in Thessaloniki, Greece in 270 AD. He came from a wealthy family, and because he was athletic in appearance and heroic in spirit, became a high-ranking officer in the Roman army at a very young age. This is why he is depicted in Byzantine icons and military dresses, either standing or riding a horse. He considers himself a soldier of Christ first and a military soldier second. He spent most of his time devout as a missionary, preaching the gospel at secret meetings and converting pagans to the Christian faith. At one of those meetings, he was captured and placed in front of the Emperor Maximin, who wanted to learn the truth about the conversions. Saint Demetrius proclaimed his faith by saying, "Only in Christ do I believe." With that proclamation, Maximian ordered that Saint Demetrius be sent to prison and subjected to the cruelest tortures. Even though Saint Demetrius was in prison, he did not stop preaching the gospel to those who came to see him. In jail, he was visited by his follower, Nestoros. Nestoros was a man of small stature and had come to ask for his beloved teacher's blessings to fight in the upcoming gladiator games. The emperor had decided to use the games as a duel between Christianity and paganism, by challenging any Christian to fight against the athletic giant Leo. With the blessing of Saint Demetrius, Nestoros fought and killed Leo. Enraged at the loss of his favorite gladiator, the emperor commanded that Nestoros be beheaded on the spot. Recognizing that Saint Demetrius was the inspiring power behind Nestoros, the emperor ordered that Saint Demetrius be executed by spear on October 26, 306 AD. Christians buried the body of Saint Demetrius at the place of his execution, and because of the beautiful scent that emanated from his tomb, he was named Mirovotilis, or the Mirth Gusher. The most ancient icons of Saint Demetrius may be found in his temple in Thessaloniki, where he is the patron saint. This is not just because he was born and died there, but because the people believed it was his intervention that saved the city during many attacks by Slavic nations, the Bulgarians, Arabs, Saracens, and others. Even the liberation of Thessaloniki during the Balkan Wars of 1912 coincided with the feast day of Saint Demetrius on October 26. In ancient times, the life of Saint Demetrius was commemorated with celebrations that lasted for months. These celebrations were accompanied by many events, such as the famous market named Dimitria. Traders and business people from Europe, Egypt, Arabia, and Liberia came to deal and trade. The festivities were also attended by fellow officers, learned men of the times, and artists. To this day, Thessaloniki hosts Greece's largest international trade exhibition each year. Saint Demetrius showed that he was a martyr to Christ and the Word by proclaiming his faith to Christ himself in front of everyone. And even after being tortured and imprisoned, he still preached the gospel to inmates knowing the consequences ahead of him. Because of this, we commemorate him by naming churches after him, like the one showed here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Many churches across the world are named after him, and he came to be revered as one of the most important Orthodox military saints. One of the most famous icons that Saint Demetrius is painted from is when he was sitting upon a horse spearing the gladiator Laius, who, according to the story, was responsible for killing many Christians because of their faith. Extreme popularity for Saint Demetrius is first attested in the 6th century. It grew because of his miraculous interventions in defense of the city during the many sieges it endured during the early Middle Ages, particularly by Slavic tradesmen who overran the old provinces of Hellas and Macedonia during the 6th to 8th centuries. His court was centered around the land he is from that bears his name in Thessaloniki, since his relics have not been found. Later his relics were found and confirmed due to a miraculous outpouring of myrrh, hence the saint a field of myrrh steamer. He is depicted in earlier images in civilian aristocratic garb of the late Roman Empire, and in later iconography as a Byzantine soldier. Because of his military protection, he is often paired with Saint George, another great military saint. They are usually depicted on horseback, with Saint Demetrius spearing a man, and while Saint George spearing a dragon. The saints are both youthful and unbearded, and can be distinguished by certain characteristics including hairstyle and the color of the garments and horses.